Hello, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. And today I have a really important video topic that might shock you. It's that nothing lasts forever. The only king that rules forever is the King, Jesus Christ, the Most High God, King Jesus. And his reign is eternal. But I have something for you to do. I'd like for you to go into your phone and find your best memory. And you could have seen yourself on vacation in the Galapagos Islands. You could have seen yourself in the... I'm seeing specific places, so I don't use anyone as an example, not experience, but Bermuda, Jamaica, nice, some too. Basically, where else? And you see, basically, maybe Haiti. The nice parts of Haiti are really, really nice, very nice. So, and you see yourself there in that picture, and you were just a different person. You were a little bit underdeveloped or overdeveloped, or no, there's no such thing as overdeveloped. But let's just say whoever you were. I'd like for you to find that picture. Maybe go around your home and look at a picture. And this part's gonna shock you, but no matter, I mean, it could be like a year ago, 2 years ago, but that's gone now. Your past is dead, and that really hurts people. They're like, ouch. They're like, ugh, yikes, that kind of hurt to hear. Well, what hurts more, living in something that's dead and fragmented, or stepping into the best version of yourself? Those memories can't define you for the rest of your life. They are a part of you, but keep them in your mind at the subconscious. Don't keep them like that. Don't hold on to them. There are some people who go through their pictures all day and night and they can't get the past back, but they're living in the past, and every second is the past and every second is the future, and the present's the present, the now is the now. So what can you do about that? The only way to have now last forever is through Jesus. So this is a really good thing, because I hope you understand there's a lot of bad people on this planet getting their karma right now, but it's not apparent. They can't really see it. It's happening behind the scenes, but maybe they're living in a certain way because they just started getting their karma and it's building up. Look at all these people in Hollywood. Look at 20 years, 30 years of progress. They're making all this progress and it's gone in seconds. It's like, it's all gone. It's all gone. All that progress gone. Now, I'd like you to think about, for example, you could be, this is a good example. Let's just say you could be in a place where you don't like in life right now. And it can feel like it lasts forever. It really doesn't. If you're manifesting, it does not. Through Jesus, nope. So it could be a month, 2 months, or less. But that month, or that day, that week that you have that doesn't feel great, it's in the now. So it feels like it lasts forever, but you can actually turn that. I'm gonna give you a secret. If you're not manifesting every single day, I'm not talking about wishful thinking or positive thinking. That doesn't do anything. It doesn't. It really doesn't do anything. Especially for my studies. Well, I talk positively, and then that doesn't do anything. Your brain, that's a conscious effort. The subconscious is what controls you. Your whole being, your personality, who you think you are, and who you are through Jesus is defined by your subconscious. If someone asks you, hey, what's your name? Your subconscious automatically knows your name. Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. So what if I called myself, ugh, I'm fine. What if I called myself Jesse, the Florida rock guy? I don't like that example. He's like, use it anyway. I don't have a better example, so I'm just gonna go with the one he gave me. Hi, my name is Jesse, and I'm known as the Florida rock guy. Like, you noticed the way you talked a long time ago. Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Luke, and I'm known as the Florida Diamond Man. That sounds a little bit better. It sounds like something biblical. The Florida Diamond Harvester. Or the Florida Diamond Keeper. Oh. Like, that's much better. So, whoever you were in the past is a fragment of who you identify as yourself with right now. So you can kill off yourself and become a whole different person. You know, coming from someone who... I was around some dark stuff at a young age. Dark stuff as in, like, people practicing Santeria and Haitian voodoo. And I didn't know they were dabbling with demons. So people in Ifa... all those are demonic practices. Demonic as in those guides are demons. If those things are asking for blood and sacrifice and they're making everyone fight and keeping everyone from... ooh, I should talk about that. That's why those guides... those people actually... that's a whole different video topic. Those people marry their guides and their guides block them from ever finding their soulmate because they're jealous. And those guides spiritually do stuff with them. So they got exactly what they asked for. That's why they're all in a very specific position. And yeah, I made videos about 6 months ago and they all got mad. Couldn't do anything. They put all these curses on me that doesn't happen because Jesus is the Most High. And they found out the hard way that most of them are actually gone now. A lot of them are dead. You can actually look it up. Jesus is like different part of the video now. Yeah, so basically a lot of the people who practice black magic with me, look at their pages. A lot of them have gone dark. It's because of Jesus. Because when you're a child of the Most High God, they attack him and not you. Because he stands in front of you. How cool is that? But my whole point is, whoever you are in the past can define you, but it cannot define you at the same time. I'm going to share a really dark secret with you guys, and it's not dark as in bad. It's dark as in darkness. Earth was nothing until God manifested. It was nothing. If you guys don't manifest right now, you're being put on a program by society. Your phone, TV, videos that you see, these commercials are murderous for you guys. Anytime you hear the word want or need, there's a hex magic on it. And that's scary. You have to actively say, I rebuke that. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. So you have to do, basically, you have to visualize yourself wherever you want to be. If you can't see yourself there, you will never be there. Ever. You never will be there if you can't see yourself there. If you can't see yourself there, then who's going to see you there? God can't give you a blessing your hands are not open to. So, it's automatically yours when you ask God. So you have to understand that you have to drop whoever you don't want to become and accept a new version of yourself actively. What does that mean? It means you have to go through the pain and the process of manifesting through Jesus. So Jesus will have you becoming another person, and you'll go through the shadows. These people talking about shadow work don't know real shadow work. If you ever... the real shadow works when you get possessed by your shadows. You're like, what the... and it's extreme. It is very extreme. So... and yes, I keep my eyes peeled to anyone who enters this parking lot. Because it's a very particular area. It's a very high-end area. But basically, you have to manifest through Jesus always. If you don't, you will become whatever anyone else does for you in the government, basically. I just said it. But yeah, they manifest for you guys. When you're born, you're under contracts. Literally, your state's contracts. You're under several contracts just from being born. I can't talk about that. I wish I could, but they're claiming stuff for you. But how much have you claimed for yourself? You don't claim anything by asking. You claim anything by asking, then acting. There's a time for prayer, and there's a time for action. You can pray while you do the action, but it's more productive to act after you pray, and even while you pray, you can act. But you have to act, because your past version of yourself, basically, it goes into utter nothingness. if you're not manifesting anything, then you're getting nothing. You're manifesting nothing by not manifesting anything. It sucks to say that, but it's true. So that's why we have day-to-day life, is because Jesus allows us to, unless he makes a change, unless he has something happen that he'd like to happen, then he puts us in a very particular direction. So it is very specific. It is very, very, very specific. So you can look at any one of your memories and it's just dead, but you can create a new memory, a one that stays if you manifest it through Jesus and eternal life. I'd like for you guys to understand that you can't not manifest. I'm going to give you more examples. I have a lot of people who basically I've helped them through Jesus move closer to Jesus and see extreme success by manifesting. People who have elite custom necklaces from back then when I used to openly, I used to be more, I don't welcome as many new students anymore because I'm already helping a lot of people. So the mentorships that I have for the custom and the elite custom, for the people who I've taught how to manifest through Jesus, they're doing very well, but any one of them that stopped manifesting sees what a new life that they don't desire or a new problem pop up because they stopped manifesting. You're on a script. Your life is a script based off of whatever's going on around you because your subconscious stimuli intakes that. So you have to keep feeding yourself. So I've learned, for example, when you go into certain programs, they tell you you have to read all the time. That's why you have to read the Bible all the time. And you can take breaks here and there from reading the Bible, but make sure you keep consistently reading it. If you keep reading the Bible and you're not feeling it, then take a break. Then you'll go back to reading it and you'll be more refreshed and you'll feel invigorated. Especially because some of the stories in the Bible can be very dark. Can be very like, what the... So you can go back to reading it and like, okay, it's better now. So make sure you are understanding that Jesus has big plans for all of you. But a lot of people aren't acting. I always like to think to myself, I'm like, what if all of Israel back then manifested instead of for complaining? I promise you, if you complain, you're screwed. Don't ever complain, guys. Just be like, I am grateful. Lose your human emotions by going quiet for like, go quiet and become a statue. Whenever you feel something negative, just go like this. And you say, I am grateful. And you just beat the system. So, is it okay to lose human emotions? Sometimes it is because they're not really your emotions. They're your shadow emotions. So, find something that is fruitful for you to do, fulfilling for you to do. Find your hobbies. Manifest while doing something that you love doing. And always keep gratitude, because the past is now dead. And that's the nice thing. That's why I tell people, basically focus on Jesus, because that lasts forever. I can't even tell you how many people are in Sheol right now, hell. And they're like, well, some of them actually had a really good life. And that's why you don't want people who are your enemies dying right away. It's because if that person dies right away, they constantly go into their past. Versus that's why God, it's a little secret, God won't kill off most of your enemies immediately. Some of them have to go because they're dangerous. But a lot of them, they have to know what it's like for their life to suck before they get to hell. Because when they look back at their life, they're going to be like, oh, well, I was on a vacation right before that happened. Right before that happened. Versus, if that person lost everything before they died, then that's what they have to remember. You can ask Jesus yourself. So for yourself, you have everything to gain. Just don't focus on your past. Your past's not even you. A lot of you can look at a version of yourself 10 years ago. If that's the same version of you, there's a problem there. There's a major problem if you're the same version of yourself from back then. There's humans around here popping up. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. God bless all of you. Ciao. Make sure you give Jesus his thanks.